What is up, everybody? Circon here, bringing you guys out a replay cast. Today we're playing the environmental Skorpion G. You know, the premium tier 8 German TD that is actually not shit compared to the Yak 88 or the Canadian Yak Panzer. By God, Canadian Yak Panzer, goddamn. Anyway, we're here in El Khalouf. We got pretty damn nice matchmaking because we even have an extra tier 9. Why, you asked? I don't know. Reasons. It's really weird because tier 9s are so much better than tier 8 tanks. It's not even funny in almost every situation ever. So kind of sad for the enemy team, kind of good for us, I guess. The other good thing is that they have a lot of TDs as well, which tend to snipe in the back on El Khalouf especially, which is good for me because we're just gonna go in and go ham because sitting in the back is a bit boring. Now the Udas already got shot at and he went for like the early, like the fast route or whatever, but with a tank like this in the Rheinmetall, you want to be safe, and the 12T is just gonna have a very nice trade here. 495 for yellow tracks. I think I could work in the stock exchange because that was a pretty fucking good trade, I think. We also tracked them and you just kills them actually after hilariously climbing up like some, you know, we've talked about this before, but like the siege board always feels like you're like in like you've broken your leg or something. You're just like humping, like, you know what I mean? Like you're just need a medical brace or something to get anywhere. Either that or some grandmother or something, you know what I think? You know what I'm saying? Anyway, El Khalouf, the classic spot, you know, in the bushes here, waiting for some heavy tanks or something similar to pop up. In the Rheinmetall, so the Rheinmetall, 1150 health, not a lot, like most TDs that are paper have, like no health here. Let me take up the next position. And very nice roll there, 539. That's something a lot of people seem to forget, is that that spot where he just climbed, you can actually shoot at, and the same goes actually here. If you go across here, a lot of tanks are high enough that you can actually shoot them. So things like the Patton are like good shots there. So that was obviously a snapshot against the Patton. A little bit lucky, but I mean, he was fairly close. And he missed entirely, so that's always good. The UDES, obviously way more awkward to play here, and also a lot less alpha, so... Here, I think we actually ricocheted on the gun or the T-42s, like... Well, if it was the gun, it was a critical hit, so I think we actually hit the T-44 too there. Because I can't imagine us not pinning a Patton as we try to take another, you know, snapshot at him as he, you know, crosses that road there. Now this IS, not the smartest guy ever. He's like, oh yeah, oh so shit, oh 473, oh better go back. As the T-29 runs away into like nothingness. He was probably gonna get RT regardless, and that's another thing. If there's artillery, you don't want to be here, and you don't want to be there, because like you can't really run away at all anymore, and RT will just fucking kill you. Even the spot I'm in is really dangerous, because they can still hit you here. A lot of RTs sit in the back there. The IS is like, you know what? Let me take another peek there, because there's an IS-3 incoming, and that Rheinmetall is probably not there anymore. But what do you know? What was still there? So the Patton is really low health, they're only tier 9, then they have a tier 9 artillery. And the IS-3 whiffs that shot as well. So will the IS... Oh, there he is! Maybe the Rheinmetall isn't there. Oh, fuck, the Rheinmetall was still there. Fuck my life. So, taking out the tier 7 and 3 shots there, that's the, you know, that's that alpha coming in with 490 alpha. Really, really nice. Is that a Skorpion G incoming? And here I make somewhat of a mistake. Because I figure I could shoot the Skorpion maybe with some HE after the first shot with AP, because I'm not going to reload and waste the time reloading. But as we'll soon find out, even with the VK coming in as well. And I think he actually tracked him only. The Skorpion goes back. So all this time I'm basically wasting, because if you take a look at the minimap here, there's a 30, the Patton is still there, the oh, the AK-8 might be showing up soon. And instead I'm just aiming at some Skorpion in the middle of the map that has no real business being there, and he's probably gonna get fucked anyway. So it would have been way better to just keep on fighting here up north, because we could have killed that 30 for example and 480 health, easy peasy. But it is what it is. Then we see the Yak Panther coming in on the left. Always keeping an eye out on that mini-map. Putting a nice alpha into that guy, 515. Very nice, very nice. So yeah, the Rheinmetall, like the reason why I kind of like this tank and the reason why I kind of hate this tank is that it's absolute paper. But absolute paper means that it's still, you know, it's still really fast. Unlike the Skorpion or the Krupp Stayer, Wagon or whatever, this thing actually has some speed, which is very, very nice. But it also comes at a cost. Like the no armor thing can be super annoying. So we see an old hole here, shoot him in the back of the head. Just make sure the Yak Panther can't shoot me. And take a look at where the Yak 88 is. So we keep looking at the Yak Panther because he really wants to shoot us. And he's probably going to be my next target here because why not? You know, might as well finish the job here. But as you will see, like even a Yak Panther, you know, has decent alpha, but like makes the gun yellow. Like every shot you take is something yellow or red in this thing. So making sure where your enemies are and making sure of your own position whilst attacking this aggressively is really, really important, right? If the Yak-88 was right around the corner, I wouldn't have gone for it, stuff like that. I actually went kind of for the tracking shot there, but I also just wanted to put a shot in because he was still at full health. And we also spotted the artillery here, who at 430 is of course a one-shot. It's not a nice thing about this tank that every RT, as far as I know, is almost a one-shot or is just a one-shot. Maybe some of the tier 10s have more than 490 health, I'm not entirely sure. But then you can HE them anyway, because the HE hits for a juicy 630. So put another shot in the Yak Tiger as he finishes off our T-44 behind us. And then now they have the Super Pershing prototype and the Yak 88 here. Gotta be a little bit careful. And again, we take one hit and it's Traxxon yellow engine. It happens a lot in this tank, and this is why it's so important to keep your health till the end of the game, because otherwise, you know, that's always a good thing to do. You know, stay as healthy as you can for the whole game, and then for the last like 2 or 3 tanks, you kind of, you know, trade blows as you hit them for 490, and only hit you back for like 230 or whatever the fuck the Yak-88 shoots. But yeah, it's kind of like a love-hate relationship with the Skorpion, because you are kind of team reliant to take a hit or two, and you can't really take them yourself like at all because you're so freaking fragile. If you shoot one on the move there, I just need to get out because otherwise I'm gonna be, you know, dead meat because of the prototype or even Super Pershing. But he just died to artillery, and we still have 2 artillery left, and they finish off that T-28 prototype in the back. So like I said, we had pretty nice matchmaking. I'm not sure what the tier 9s really were doing because they died. But even in like a relatively short game, it's about, you know, 7 minutes, we still did really well, and it didn't even feel like it, but we did 6,000 damage. And we got some spotting in the end because of artillery. And, you know, just making sure yeah, your enemy's position is all time. You can be actually fairly aggressive in this tank. But it is sadly very team reliant because of the no armor thing. Like, say, for example, the Patriot. The Patriot can, you know, you could dictate the battle. With this, you can only support the battle kind of thing. You can't really dictate it, you know. You can kind of, you have to sway it in your favor and, you know, hope that your Super Pershings, your friendly Patriots might go in and bounce a shot, take a hit, stuff like that, and as you pummel them for 490. And it's a really nice support vehicle that way. If you pair this up with like 2 heavy tanks in a platoon, like, you're good to go, right? You're good to go. Anyway, let's take a look at the replay here, because people always want to see that. The stats after the fact. Obviously an ace. We got spotter medal as well. Ace in this tank, by the way, a lot of people seem to have issues with it, and it is a fairly high ace. And it mostly comes down to doing your own spotting. A lot of Rheinmetall Scorpions will do like 6k damage, and will have like 3rd class or 2nd class even. Because they do none of the spotting themselves, and they play it on like a fairly open map. So the trick is to be slightly more aggressive and do your own spotting. And you can actually get close to full view range if you have a good crew and optics, which is kind of insane when you think about it. So our tier 9s ended up not doing much, 1,000 damage in total. They probably just got RT'd instead of me for once. And we did 6,000 damage, doing an overwhelming amount of damage. I might actually do as much damage as the rest of the team here. I didn't really do the calculation. Somebody in the YouTube comments probably will do that for me. And to report, it is a premium after all. We made 132k after spending 24,000 on the ammo. Firing 16 shots, having 15 hits and 14 pence. So a really nice behavior of the gun. This gun can whiff a lot of shot. It can be troublesome. I'm trying to free market at the moment, and it was at like 94.3% or something, and I got RT'd, and then now I'm below 92 again, and sometimes the gun just doesn't work. But it's always nice to see when it does work and what you can do with it. And like I said, if you're seeing this and you have one, try pairing one up with like 2 Patriots, and you're gonna wreck face. For the most part, not because they're Patriots. You can do anything. You can probably prepare the stuff with 2 Pershings, even though that would be a bad idea because you won't have the limited matchmaking. But just having like one, maybe even two people in the platoon that are capable of bouncing a hit or taking a hit for you as you support them with the 490 alpha. It should really work out really well. Anyway, hope you guys enjoyed this little replay cast. If you did, please don't forget to subscribe. Maybe check out more of my YouTube videos. I think I have more Skorpion replays, highlights on the YouTube channel. But yeah, check those out. Thanks a lot for tuning in as always. Hope to catch you guys in the next video or even on my live stream at twitch.tv/Circon. Thanks a lot for tuning in as always. Peace out, guys.